Howdy folks, Laxo here. Today, we're going to be doing some polls here for my main account. I do have some polls coming for my free-to-play account. I'll probably do an account update here pretty soon. But today, we're just going to be doing some polls on my main account. I have been just doing the daily things, getting this stuff out of the way pretty easy. I did decide that I wanted to try and get to 400 polls. If it's possible, I'm going to try and get to 400. I should be able to get to 400 polls. I just need to, use a lot of jades, unfortunately. But, thing is I've been trying to take full advantage of these right here. So I do 3 polls a day, paid for by 300 jades. And so I can collect a free, 186 jades, which is pretty good. So I've just been doing that. Get a free 186 times, multiply that by 14, and you're looking at a pretty good amount of jades extra. So I've just been doing that on my main account and my free-to-play account, because I'm going to try and get to 400 polls on both. So with that, let's just do some polls here. So I know I've said in the past video that it is absolutely 100% mandatory to do the whatchamacallit morsel, to get the gingerbread man morsel, and I completely stand by that 100%. It is a absolute must, 100% must, especially if you want to compete in things like arena, Kenpachi contest, world championships, all of those types of game modes. It is a 100% must to get that, even in 1v1s. We can do a quick little test of the Warsouls. I know I was talking to Gin, and he... Oh, hey, look at that. Got 5. And he was telling me that there is a interesting thing going on with the Warsouls. So I'm going to try and test it. Maybe I'll test it in this video. It's very difficult to test things on this account because I can only test against other live people. I don't have a second account on the server. If I had a second account, I would adjust the teams and make it very easy for me to test things, but I can't, unfortunately. So it's very, very difficult for me to test anything on this account. Most things I could do is test like damage type Warsouls and stuff like that is, fairly simple. Just go to squad boss. Fairly simple. But unfortunately, Warsouls like Gingerbread Man, where it's like healing reduction, I can't really test those types of things because healing is different, and I'm never guaranteed the exact same outcomes in every battle. So I would have to run 10, 15, 20 battles and just clip every single one, go back and see which one is the most alike and compare them. So it's very, very difficult for me to test those kinds of things. But I will do my best and see what I can do. Only 250? Oh. Alright, I don't think that 400 is possible. Yeah, tell you what, I think it's here, right? Yeah, Jade Rebate. I don't know if that 400 is possible because I'm at 250. I'm gonna need a minimum of an extra 30k. So I'll just do what I can, maybe like 300, and pause there. We'll see. I know I'm gonna get a pretty decent amount back from the rebates. I'll get what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, we'll get a decent amount back from there. Oh, I haven't gotten this yet. I'll grab that. Cool. And see what I can finish off with here. Alright, 26k. Yeah. I think I have more... Yeah, I don't think I'm able to do this on my free-to-play account. Most I'm able to do is get to is 350, I think, on my free-to-play. There is no shot I'm able to get to 400. Which is very unfortunate. Because I really want to get that second Warsaw, but probably not going to be able to do it. But my main account, I could do it easy. So let's just do some pulls here. Get to 3 and then call it there. I think one more maybe. Let's see. I need another 5er. Yep, more. Cool. Let's see. Honestly, I didn't even think they were going to bring this back because the big problem here is this right here. This Warsaw is a duplicate. So what we're going to have to do here is we're going to have to click here, go to support, or support, go to support, and talk to these guys. Talk to these guys and see if they can help you get the correct rewards for having a duplicate Warsaw. So best of luck. I think usually they just say yes, we'll do it, and it takes them like 3 or 4 days to do it, but then they only give you one account. If you have 2 accounts, you're kind of just SOL. Like last time they had a duplicate Warsaw, I claimed it on my free-to-play account because obviously I care more about my free-to-play account and how that progresses as opposed to this account. Like, who cares? So I claimed it on my free-to-play account, and they would not give me the extra reward on my main account. It is what it is. Don't really care too much about it. But what they show... Hey, look, I got 50 here. Cool. What am I going to get out of this? 7? Okay, that's good. What am I here? 86? Not bad. So, they should offer you, like, what, 22, I think, of these? Or something like that. So, claim it if you can. Get it if you can. If not, you know, not the biggest loss, but it would be good to have a couple extra character shards and or extra weapon or whatnot. With that, I have 83. Immediately go to this Warsaw. This is a 100% must. I now have 2. I would like to get a Jingle Bell Warsaw. Tell you what, I have 7 free pulls. I'm going to save that for tomorrow, actually. I'll do that tomorrow. Alright. Anything else I could show you guys here on my main account? Oh, we could try and do the tests. It's going to be extremely difficult, but see what I can do. There you go. Alright, so let's talk about the current... Gosh, I got so many Warsaws here. Where is it going to appear? There it is. Cool. Honestly, if I can get any of the 3, that would be great. I'm not really tripping. Any of the 3 would be great. Okay, that's actually the one I did not want. The reason being is, so the... Where's my anti-heal Warsaw? Is it on him? Yes. Oh, no. Okay, cool. I didn't want to attack. So the way this has been... people have been thinking, well... The way people think that it's working right now is the Warsaw does stack. You can get 100% or I think 90% healing reduction if you hit the enemy team with this Warsaw twice. Only if it has a different specialty. Once again, I don't know how I am going to test that. Let's stick around with my arena team here real fast. So, the way I'm gonna have to do this is I have to grab Byakuya, put Byakuya in here. So he has one. I will put him. You know what? Let me just kill the entire team real quick. That was my defensive team. Oh, okay. Shoot. I just killed my defensive team. I meant to do that on offense. Let's just throw... I know you were out there. I know you were out there. I accidentally dropped you off. Who else was in there? Oh, I know you were in here. And whatever, good enough. Alright. Offense. So, I want you in there. I don't want you in there. I will put you in here. Is there a better unit I could use, actually? Let's see. I'd like to use you, actually, if I could. No. I'm gonna use her, because she attacks the entire enemy team. I think Rukia might do too much damage, and I won't be able to get a very good test out of it, so... Let's go like that. Put you right there. You know what, even better? Let's swap the Warsaw over to White Ichigo. I gotta take Byakuya off, unfortunately. Who else can I toss in here? I'd like to get a tank. So let's put Sodeno. And I need one of these guys. So... let's go like that. You're too much damage. You're gonna kill the team. That'll work. I'll just go pure tank. Alright. Let's test this. So, the way I've heard is... I need to swap war souls now. Let's do that real quick. It's going to be a pain to readjust my war souls after because unfortunately the game does not work for my phone anymore. I've been playing for the last like month on my PC, which is eating my soul alive because my PC is not made for cell phone games. I do not like playing cell phone games on a computer. That should never be a thing. Alright, who else? You. Alright, so... what is a good way to test healing, though? I'm curious. I need to go up against a team who has a Black Tortoise Soul Hall. So, let's take a look. Who has a Black Tortoise Soul Hall? Alright. I need to find somebody who has a Black Tortoise Soul Hall. Does he have Black Tortoise Soul Hall? Yes he does. Okay, man, I might be able to test this. So the first thing I'm going to do is just see what the damage is. And then see how much they heal. So this is going to apply healing reduction. And then this is going to apply healing reduction. Okay. Okay, I meant to click slow it down, not end it. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, it kind of sucks having not a team I can make up and play against. Alright, so theoretically, this should almost completely nullify all the healing on the team. 69k. So 64k, 77k, 100k, 130k. Okay. Let's try this now. Let's just drop you and go with that'll work. Just toss you in there. Okay. So what this should do is this should show them healing more than what they were just healing for. Let's see, how much do they heal for here? $40k, okay. So it looks like it's healing for about the same amount. 40k, 80k, 65k, it should be like 100k. Okay, so looks like that theory is not working. What else could I try? You know what, let's, just to make sure, let's toss Byakuya in the lineup. And see what... Because it's clear they're not actually double working. So, Byakuya is going to be here. Alright. You know what? That's actually not going to work because I'm going to need somebody to increase rage, so I'm going to have to do a little swapperoonie with Warsouls here. Where are you at, Nohana? There you are. Okay, so let's cause my back row to go off, which means I need to put you in. Alright. So this should completely nullify pretty much all the healing, I believe now. Let's see. You should have like 10% healing, I believe. Let's see. Alright, let's see. So, okay, so 0. So it is completely nullifying the healing. So I was correct with it nullifying the healing, and I was incorrect about the Warsouls stacking. They do not stack. Maybe there's a different way we can test it, but there's one more way. Actually, let's do this. Where is... I feel like people would also ask this question, so let's just knock this out real quick here. Who did I just remove? Shoot, you. I don't really want to put you in the lineup. You're doing too much damage. There you go. Alright, so that. Screw it. Okay. So with this, what I'm looking for here is, since people are hit with the Gingerbread Man War Soul debuff, and it lowers their recovering rate, what if... yeah, so this should apply rage recovery reduced, but it looks like they're soaked, and this also applies soaked. So let's see if it still gives them 0 healing. Yes, looks like it does. Okay, so the Gingerbread Man Morsel, as you guys can see, it gives them the soaked debuff, and you can stack the soaked debuff, which is good to know. It makes sense. I've always actually just assumed that it wouldn't work that way and just separated the Gingerbread Man Morsel from Cura teams, but now we know. What else can I test here? You know what? Obviously, because Cura has that Warsoul, let's go like this, actually. Give Cura the Warsoul, see if we can double stack soaked on one character. Figured I'd answer any questions ahead of time before they're asked. So, as we can see, this is 50% healing reduction, and if we go to his rage skill, it should be an extra 60% healing reduction. So, theoretically, this should be 110% healing reduction. Which means I need to remove you from my lineup. And I'll put in you instead. Cool. Where are you at? Alright. See if this is going to work. Once again, I'm thinking that it will not completely reduce their healing to 0. I feel like only one soaked will go off, but let's see. Oh, it does! Holy cow, okay. This is information for me too, so we're all learning here together. It's gonna reduce healing to 0, it looks like. Yep, there it is. 0 healing. Okay, alright. So, that is interesting. What we have figured out today from this video is the Warsouls, 1, do not stack. 2, you can apply the Warsoul to Cura and completely reduce their healing to 0. Because you overcap with 50 and 60. Another thing we have learned is you can have the Warsoul on a different character than Cura, double apply the soaked debuff, and it still works, double soaked. So, yes, I was correct, and that just further pushes my opinion that this Warsoul is a 100% must Warsoul. Everybody should get it, regardless. Doesn't matter where you're at in the time frame of the game, brand new account, old account, new account, old server, new account, new server, old account, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. All this stuff does not matter. Completely ignore all this, all this, all this, all this. You need this. First thing you get is this. If you want to get something else also afterwards, Jingle Bell Warsoul is probably not bad too. It's very, very good. Gives you huge damage reduction and 30% increased accuracy, which is nuts. So, hope I answered any questions anybody had. This video has gone on for a lot longer than I wanted to talk for, and I'm hopping off. With that, guys, I will be doing a video here in a couple days when I get the Jade rebate for my free-to-play account, and I'll be doing an account update then. But till then, feel free to join my Discord if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Link will be in the description, and I'll catch you all then. Peace. Peace.